Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Deja, and today I'm going to be doing just a life update with y'all, catch y'all up on what's been going on in the life of Deja, because so much has been happening and I just want to go ahead and let y'all catch y'all up, so stay tuned. Let's start off with my work life. Okay, so if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all know I got 2 jobs. Okay, I have 2 jobs. I work full-time for a payday loan company in the corporate office. I do collections. And then part-time, I work at the embassy suites doing front desk. If you know me, you know I hate hospitality. Okay, I do not like hospitality, but I've been doing hospitality since I was like 19, and I worked for Hilton, I worked for Marriott, so I have like a dual experience. Like, it's always easy for me to just get a job in hospitality. So I figured, you know, it's only Saturday and Sunday, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, I'm just getting some extra money part-time. But baby, that job's stressful than the beach. Okay, it's stressful. It's more stressful than my full-time job, and they hang up on me all day, every day. So yeah, let me tell y'all what's been going on at that damn hotel, because it's raggedy and management is not the best, and it's just stressful because it's just hospitality. So yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what's been going on. Okay, so I gotta give y'all the backstory on how I started working there. Okay, so I think it was like in just last year, 2022, I went in for a supervisor interview at the embassy and I didn't get the job. Okay, probably like 6 months later, I reached back out to, we're gonna call her Ladybug, the manager there. So I reached out to Ladybug 6 months later, trying to get an audit position, I think. And whatever, it didn't work out. I was supposed to be doing like 3 days, the mid shift, like 2 to 10, and then 2 days I was gonna do audit on the weekends. But yeah, that shit was stressful. I remember it was a 2 to 10 shift, and it was a whole bunch of fucking Africans. Like, it was a whole bunch of African men, and they was all checking in like at one time. It was like a whole bunch of them. Like, they was having like a bachelor's party or something like that. And that shit was stressful because, first of all, they was rude as hell, pushy, aggressive. Some of them was trying to talk to me, like flirt with me. There's a lot going on. And I was late that day too. I was late as hell. I think I was supposed to be there at, I forgot what time I was supposed to be there, probably 7 or something. I ended up rolling in that bitch around 11 or 12. But anyway, yeah, I pulled her to the side. I was like, yeah, I said, that was a lot. Like, checking in on the people, I said, that was a lot. And I said, I don't want to do 2 to 10. Like, I just want to settle and do the night audit on the weekends. She was like, okay, that's fine. She was like, you don't want to do 2 to 10, that's fine. I'll let you do audit. She was like, so what days can you come in and train to do audit? So at the time I had got the job offer for the call center. Now, they was paying me like good money. So I was going to go to that job, but I didn't know my training hours. And that was the thing, I couldn't get my training hours together so that I can go and train and do audit. So she was just like, oh, well, let's just cut ties, blah, blah. Okay, so that's the second incident with the embassy. Okay, so this third time, it's probably like 4 months later or something like that. Okay, I was working at the call center. I was doing Domino's part-time. Okay, Domino's, I found out some bullshit was going on with Domino's. Like, then I had just got my new car. Like, I really didn't want to be putting all the miles on my car because I was a delivery driver. And yeah, I had reached out to her again. This is my 3rd time fucking with the fucking embassy beach. I had reached out to her again and trying to see like if I can get some hours, if she'll take me back. And she was like, I'll give you a call back, like Okay, she never called me back. So a month later, I was already working at a different hotel, the Hampton Inn, doing audits Saturday, Sunday. Okay, she finally hit me back, Miss Ladybug. She finally hit me back a month later, and she was just like, yeah, I can get you in. She was like, how much are you making over there? Like, I can get you in over here because I just let go My auditor, my part-time auditor, she was bad. Her customer service was bad. Da 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 da. Okay, I was like, well, I don't know. I was like, because right now I have a job. I work a Saturday, Sunday. And I was just like, you know, it's closer to my house. Like, I would be making like $2 more if I went to the embassy, but I was more comfortable at the hotel I was at. So my interview came for the embassy and I flaked. I called her that morning. I told her I wasn't coming. I was like, you know, that drive is a bad drive. It's like a 35-minute drive, bitch, okay? From my house in Pleasant Grove. So yeah, I just told her I wasn't coming. And she was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like, you can tell her she had an attitude because she low-key like put her neck on the line for me. Like, she was vouching for me because I have a bad history, a pattern with this hotel. Fourth time came around. Okay, she took me back, but she was like, I already got my audit positions filled, and she was like, I could use you for a 2 to 10. Now, if you know me, you know, ever since I did audit for Hilton and Marriott, I told myself I would never go back to doing a 2 to 10, 3 to 11, bitch, because that's a stressful ass shift, period. Okay, I started out doing 2 to 10s, and it's like the bulk of the shift. Like, it's just everybody checking in. It's just a lot of traffic. Everybody's awake. It's the evening time. Like, everybody, it's just the hotel be popping. So I was like, okay, I can do 2 to 10 or whatever. So I get off from the call center on Saturday. I get off at 4 p.m. I was like, I can do 5 to 10 on Saturday. And then I was like, at first she was like, can you do like a 9 to 5 or 8 to 6 on Sunday? And I was like, sure, yeah, I can do that. That turned into just me doing a flat out 2 to 10 on Sundays, and I'm normally by myself. So let's get into it. First of all, that embassy is raggedy than the beach. Like, it's always flooded. They got like some horrible plumbing problems. The parking garage smelled like eggs, like bad sewage or something. My past experience this past Sunday, first of all, I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks at the damn hotel because I'm already looking for another job, bitch. So I do not have time for this shit. It's just unorganized and it's unprofessional at that fucking job, okay? And I done got into it with a couple guests already because they entitled and think they running shit and they ain't running a damn thing, period. Okay, so anyway, what happened this past Sunday? Housekeeping did not have all the rooms fucking cleaned, and I had people checking in to double beds. I have no fucking double beds, no clean ones to check them into. So they're checking in, trying to get into their double, and I'm on the phone with housekeeping like, hey, I need a double right now. Like, why aren't the doubles ready? It's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Baby, check-in is at 3, so why the rooms ain't ready? You think I got time for that shit? To be all apologetic and kissing people's ass because their room not ready and it's really not even my fucking fault, bitch. Oh, hell no. And this one man, he was real mad because he wanted this one specific room. It was like in a corner down the hall, like ducked off and shit. And he was like, I need that room by tomorrow. I'm a diamond member. Some white man. He was like, I'm a diamond member. Blah, 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 blah. And I just looked at him, I smiled, I said, I'm sorry about that, sir. I do not have your room available on the 9th floor. However, I do have a room available for you on the 8th floor. He was just like, I don't want the room on the 8th floor. I need that room on the 9th floor. I booked that room. And he was like, I'm thinking about canceling my reservation. I looked at him, I said, well, yes, sir. I do understand. Because I ain't gonna beg your ass to stay at this raggedy ass hotel. Y'all got the game fucked up. Baby, that's one thing about hospitality. They want you to kiss everybody's ass. Bitch, I ain't kissing no ass. Bitch, I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks this weekend on everything, on my life. Because I had an interview Monday for this other call center job doing only the weekends because it's seasonal, it's part-time, it's temporary, bitch. Whatever, bitch. It'll get my foot into HR. And that's what I'm finna go. Hopefully I got the fucking job. And I'm finna type up this resignation letter as soon as they say I got the offer. Cause I'm sick of that damn hotel. Okay, moving on. There's some other mess going on. at that damn hotel. What else? Beach. The housekeeping manager and my manager, Miss Ladybug, be beefing, so some of the rooms don't be ready. My manager be telling her to have these amount of rooms ready, and they beefing. So the housekeeping manager be like, she not cleaning all them rooms, or she not gonna make them clean all them rooms, so she clean less rooms, like just other shit I ain't got time for. The fucking GM to put in his 2 weeks. I think his last day was yesterday. Bitch, how the fuck y'all run a hotel with no GM? No general manager, bitch. Like, it's just a lot going on. Like, I'm over that fucking hotel. Like, seriously. I just have no support at that front desk. And I ain't finna hang in there stressing myself out. Baby, when I get done from working that damn hotel job on Saturday, Sunday, I be drained. Like, mentally, emotionally, physically. Bitch, my back, feet hurt because I've been standing up all day. Like, I'm sick of that damn hotel. Moving on to the call center, bitch. Okay, so I've been at this call center since November. I'm going on 6-7 months. Okay, I recently took a 3-week leave for my mental health, whatever the case may be, bitch. My attendance at the call center is bad. Okay, and today I got a write-up. I got a write-up at the fucking call center, bitch, and that's really bad. He trying to say like it's not a write-up. It's a fucking write-up. I'm not dumb. He was just like, oh, this is just room for you to improve. We're putting you on this probation period. He was like, you can't be late. You can't leave early. He was like, we need you to be here. And not gonna lie, I be late. I do be leaving early. I got in trouble this past Saturday because I was drifting off to sleep. Baby, Saturdays I gotta be there at 9 a.m. 9 to 4. That's a 7-hour shift, and I'm not a morning person. That means I have to wake up at 7, leave at 8 to get there at 9. And then because it's like it's far, it's in Irving, it's far. So yeah, I'll be sleepy and I'll be dressing out to sleep at my computer. But the crazy thing is, the managers wasn't even there on Saturday. Like, the camera was watching me, and I knew the camera was watching me, but I was so sleepy I didn't give a fuck. And I left early because I was sleepy. That's horrible. So I deserved a write-up, so now I'm gonna just have to set my alarm to get up earlier so I can leave earlier. Because not gonna lie, I do be in a mirror and shit, like putting on my lashes and stuff, doing my eyebrows. I'm just trying to do some extra shit, you know. Shit I really ain't gotta do. Like, really, can't nobody see me at that fucking call center, so I really don't need no lashes, but I'm trying to look cute. Okay. But yeah, what else is going on at that fucking call center, bitch? I have this crazy, paranoid coworker at that call center. We're gonna name her Brienne. And she's older. She's probably in her late 40s, early 40s, her 40s. And she's like been paranoid and stuff that she's gonna get fired. And she likes to talk to me about it all the time. Like, I think at one point she was texting my phone, chatting my work chat. She be calling me like on my phone, like harassing me about her problems about work. I don't reach out to nobody at that fucking call center when I'm not there, because it's not that serious. It's the easiest fucking job ever. And all people do all day is hang up in your face. You make payment arrangements all damn day. Like, I don't really understand. Like, she worried about people liking her, people talking about her behind her back, or the manager is not liking her. Just do the fucking job and go home. Like, I don't really... Look, I'm the youngest one in that fucking call center. Let me see what the fuck happened. Okay, so yesterday, I was at Victory Park with my best friend, and she come calling my phone. It was like after 9. It was after I got off of work. So it was like 9:30, 10, something like that. And it said, Brienne. And I said, oh my gosh. I said, my crazy coworker calling me. And he was like, don't answer it because you having fun right now and you don't need that stress. I said, you right. I'm going to just call her back. So she texted me. She was like, hey, can I talk to you? I was just like, I'm going to call you when I get home. So whatever, I'm laying in bed, you know, I'm like, let me call Brienne and see what's going on. Cause she did, that day, yesterday, she did walk into like a little break room, meeting room with our manager, and they had a little talk. So I was thinking like maybe she got fired or something, like she's gonna give me some tea. Okay, so, bitch, why the fuck I call her? And this lady crying on the phone, bro. Like, I put that on my unborn kids. She was just like, I said, Brienne, is everything okay? What's wrong? She was like, oh, like she started to get herself together, you know, talking clear and stuff. She was just like, oh, she was like, I'm just upset. And she was like, that lady, she's always saying something. She's talking about our coworker, talking about she messy, throwing people under the bus. And I'm just like, look, like I was letting her talk her shit, you know, I was listening. And she was just talking about the lady, and then she was like, she had the meeting with our manager, our supervisor, and she was just like, it wasn't nothing too bad. It was just that I messed up on an account. And he was just telling me, you know, I should have did this or did that. And I'm just listening, and I'm getting sleepy because at this point, it's like 11 o'clock at night. You know, like I'm tired. I just worked a 10, 11 hour shift. Like I'm tired, you know, and I got off the phone with her. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you. I know you're trying to go to sleep. Like, just like, yeah, I am kind of tired. And I was just like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. You know, that lady is fucking crazy, bitch. I promise you. Just, yeah, y'all, it's a lot going on in my work life. This shit's stressful. And it's gonna bring me to my other topic, because I've been trying to elevate and work on my mental health, my emotional health, physical health. I've been trying to work on all of that, which brings me to my not drinking. So if you know me, you know I have a drinking problem. 1 month sober today. Thank you. I haven't drunk at all, and I feel a bit better. Y'all, it was real bad. Like, what, at the time I had to be at work at 12 p.m. You know, the liquor store opened at 10, so my ass would be up there at the liquor store by 10:45, 10:50, getting me a drink, and I'll be on my way to work drinking. I'll be at my desk drunk, falling asleep, leaving early, drinking and driving, wrecking my car, just drunk. I think at one of them hotels, I think I was so hungover, I went in for a night audit, and couldn't nobody relieve me. I was so hungover, didn't nobody want to come and relieve me, bitch. I resigned, bitch. I quit that fucking job, and then went out with my ex and got drunk again. Like, that's how bad it was. It was just ruining my life. And then my family really don't fuck with me, because anytime I'm drinking, like, bitch, I'm ready to fight. I'm one of those. That's me. Just, yeah, I just had to get a hold on my drinking. So I did actually enroll in a program where I go and it's like a 3-hour session program, whatever. And I go there on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I've been actively going and stuff like that. The call center has accommodated me to where I can leave work early on those days to go and go to my appointment. That's what I like to call it, my appointment. I've been really low-key about it. Like, even my mama didn't believe that I was going. She was like, what program? Like, she be trying to act like she don't know what the hell going on. But that's another story between me and my mama. Hey, Mom. So yeah, that's something else that's been going on, a little update. I'm working on my drinking. I'm 1 month sober. Y'all know I haven't smoked weed for almost a year now, so that's good. I can tell y'all the reason why I stopped smoking. Okay, so I had this flight attendant interview And you know, we was doing it. We did the interview, whatever. Read the script, gave them our resumes. We even like sat in the flight attendant chair and buckled in ourselves just to make sure you're not too fat. You know what I'm saying? To fit in the buckles in the seat. Thank God I passed that test. I don't know about now. But yeah. So after all that was done, she was like, oh, I have some good news. She was like, y'all all got the job. Y'all all got the offer. And we was like applauding ourselves like, yay. Then she was like, okay, now it's time for the drug test portion. Yeah, they was on that type of time. So, I'm thinking we finna do a mouth swab because who finna pee in this setting? It was like in a conference, like hotel room, like that's like who finna pee? Like y'all got some doctors or something on site? Which I went out to my car. I started brushing my teeth, gargling some water, because I think I had smoked that night actually. And I went back in. It was all types of girls like standing outside the door, like on their phones, calling their ride. I said, what's going on? What's going on? They was like, we finna take a drug test. And they was like, I'm not gonna pass. It was like a whole bunch of girls. I said, it's not a mouth swab. They was like, no, I think it's a urine. Long story short, I had to go ahead and excuse myself as well because I already knew I was not gonna pass that. But I did have some questions for the lady that was hosting it. I was just like, so we can't go to a clinic and take the test? Like, we gotta take it now? She was like, unfortunately, you gotta take it right now on the spot. I said, what if we fail it? And she was just like, you know, you can't apply for something like the air or something like that. She was like, you can't apply for another 5 years. So I ain't gonna lie, I went ahead and excused myself. I was honest with her. I was like, you know, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to pass it. I was like, but you know, can I reapply once I get myself together? She was like, yeah, I give it about 6 months, da-da-da. And she was like, she gave me her email and stuff. I lost that lady email, but I stopped smoking that day because I realized I can't get a good job, like a really good job, smoking weed. Especially if I can't pass a drug test. And then anytime I would try to pass a drug test, I was trying to cheat it. And that alone was stressful. Like, it would bring me anxiety. So, yeah. That's the story. And that's what's going on. Okay, on to my next topic. The next topic I'm going to talk about is my car. I love my car. Okay, it's a 2020. It's a white Honda Civic, and it's a 2-door, and I have 10 seats. Like, I love that car. I fucking love that car. Now, on the other hand, the car is very expensive. The car note itself is high as fuck, and the car insurance is high as fuck. I'm basically paying for that car. I'm paying my rent. Let's just put it that way. And everybody's telling me, like, Deja, you're overworking yourself, working 2 jobs. Like, you're overworking yourself. You just need to trade in your car to cut down your finances. I'm not trading in my motherfucking car. Why would I trade in my car? But I love my car. My car is a statement that, you know, I like nice things. I deserve luxurious things in life. You wouldn't tell the nigga with the Camaro to trade in his car, so why I gotta trade in my Honda? Like, that's just how I feel, and I'm not trading in my car. I don't care about how I gotta work 3 jobs. And at one point, I was working 3 jobs. I was doing the hotel, the call center, and Domino's. I don't care. I'm not trading in my car. I love my car. That's just another issue that's going on. My car is expensive as hell, but it is what it is because I chose it. I'm financing it. It's my credit. It's my money. And I figured if I was going to pay something off, I should get something that I want. Now, backstory on my blue Nissan. Oh, I wrecked that. I was drinking and driving. So, yeah. I should have put the cup down, and damn it, I still ain't put the cup down. I put the cup down because I was finna lose my call center job had I not got my shit together, which I'm still finna Anyway, I'm still in trouble at the call center, even after being sober. So that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But I was just like, oh my God, like, girl, you falling asleep at your desk, you drunk, falling asleep at your desk, you finna lose this job. But I'm sober, falling asleep at the desk. Which is just, I'm not a morning person. We already talked about that. So let's move on to something else. Okay, so what else is going on? My hoes are out of control. Like, these niggas out of control. I ain't got no control over my hoes. I'm finna say deuces. Bitch, I'm finna get out the game. Y'all just don't know. I'm finna get out the game, bitch. Cause I ain't got time for this shit. They out of control. My fave don't even want to take me seriously. And honestly, I don't want to take my ass seriously either, because I done did some things he's just probably not fucking with on like no serious level. But yeah, let's get into it, cause this is some hot tea. Okay, I've been seeing this one dude, whatever. He a little older. He about 32. You know, I'm 23. He's 32. So I would assume, you know, he have his shit together a little bit. He a security guard at the hotel. I ain't gonna really go into specifics of who he is to whoever at the hotel, but we keeping it in the family, basically. But yeah, I noticed he don't like to pick up the phone. He do not like to pick up the phone. Not unless he at the hotel, like working. Like, let's say he at home, he got the night off or something, he not working, that nigga do not pick up the phone. And I'm just like, that's weird. That's strange. Yeah, I think he might got a girl or somebody he fucking with, or he lived with a female or something, because yeah, I had said something to him. I was just like, oh, because I had called him. I was calling him, not like blowing up his phone, but I called him probably twice one day and probably twice the next day. Like, he not returning my calls, he not picking up, like none of that. So I had to text him. I said, oh, I said, you must not fuck with me no more, huh? I said, it's cool. He was just like, oh, I'm on my way to work right now. He was like, shut the hell up before I get on your ass. I don't even know who he think he's gonna talk to like that. I don't know if that's supposed to turn me on, like being talked to crazy or something, because he a hood nigga, he from South Dallas. I don't play them games, baby. I do not play them games. I just didn't respond. Period. I didn't respond, bitch. I took my ass to sleep. And the next day, he had messaged me. He was like, what you doing? It was like 10 o'clock at night. This was yesterday, actually. He was like, what you doing? I said, I'm driving home. And he was like, oh, I was gonna see you can come and see me, come by and see me. And he was like, but okay. Or he was like, never mind, or something like that. I just said, oh yeah. I was like, well, I've had a long day at work. I'm pretty tired, so. Because, well, you need to be available to my convenience, not the other way around, because you're not even bringing shit to the table, baby. Like, be for real. I am gonna talk my shit and do what I do, because y'all know the type of niggas I fuck with, okay? The ain't shit niggas with nothing to offer but some dick, okay? But just, yeah, he's not available when I need him to be available, and I ain't fucking with that. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and let his ass go, cause yeah, when I call, you pick up. My fave, even my fave know to pick up. And if he don't pick up, that nigga pick up at the club, he gonna pick up at the studio, he gonna pick up in the car, he gonna pick up at work, he gonna pick up on his break, okay? My fave gonna pick up the phone. And if he not picking up, he's calling me back, okay? Like, please. Y'all got the game fucked up, thinking I'm that desperate. Bitch, I'm not that desperate. Moving on to my ex. Cause that nigga be trying to stress me out. He wanna stress me out, but you not finna stress me out. So what happened? I was dealing with this military nigga who cut me off because he thought I had an OnlyFans, whatever. I didn't really have an OnlyFans. Whatever, he cut me off for having an OnlyFans. I went ahead and made an OnlyFans. So that shit had pissed me off, because how you gonna cut me off for thinking I got an OnlyFans? I don't even really have an OnlyFans. Like, he was real crazy and paranoid, and just, he was tripping really bad. Like, I don't know, some about the military niggas, they not really right in the head. But yeah, I heard about y'all. So yeah, after that nigga had broke my heart, you know, I was trying to be real faithful, like wholesome with that nigga. But then after that, oh bitch, you turned my hoe up. Turned my hoe up, okay? Bitch, I started going to my phone. I'm like, I need to get all my hoes back. I was getting all my hoes back, bitch. Bitch, I even went to the block list and I reached out to my ex. And we rekindled or whatever. We was fucking around a little bit, whatever. But what happened? He thought he was finna talk to me crazy, bitch. And I go lie, I let him talk to me crazy. I was in the moment. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you talk your shit. But once he left my house, I didn't even go to pick him up ever again. Nope. And he was like hitting my line. Keyword, pick him up. Like, bitch, be for real. Yeah, he was hitting my line, talking about, you want me to come over? Like, are you gonna come get me? Like, am I gonna see you tonight? And I was just like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I don't want no company. Oh, I don't feel like driving North Dallas. Like, that was me. I was like dodging, like, who, because I was beating around the bush. He was just like, oh, well, if we not fucking around, like, if we not fucking, he was like, what's the point of us even communicating? And I was just like, well, what's the point? Because after you done talk to me out the side of your neck, baby, what makes you think I want to fuck with you on that level? Like, be for real. Anyway, we was getting into it, because he was like, calling me fat. I think he called me childish, immature, fat, and some other stuff. He was just like, oh, you the same old Deja, you haven't changed. Like, he was just talking out the side of his neck. I wasn't feeling it. Like, and that's the thing. You can't talk to me crazy. You cannot talk to me crazy. That's a turn off for me. Some bitches like it when you talk to them crazy. I'm not one of them bitches. That's how you get your ass cut off and sent home. Okay? And never to come back to my apartment. Okay? Anyway, I get a message today. This is in today's time. I think it's happened like a month or two ago when I stopped talking to him. Okay, I get a message today talking about, how come you blocked me? I said, who is this? He said his name. We're gonna call him Isaac. He was like, it's Isaac. And I responded to his question. He was like, why did I block him? I said, cause you're an asshole. That's why. I cut that shit a buck. And he was just like, oh, well, I miss you. And like, he's trying to get in my good graces. That nigga don't even want nothing. He told me he don't even want a relationship right now. He just want to fuck around and date or whatever. I ain't got time for that. He's talking about eating some coochie or something. Like, look, trust and believe, if the sex is that good, you wouldn't be able to get rid of me. I didn't have to say all that, but I need to do better. Pray for me. But yeah, I was just letting him know, like, you're not a likable person. He was like, well, we bond, we get along, we got chemistry. Like, I really just think he want to fuck with me because of what I have. Like, he trying to move in. He want to drive my car. He want to trap me. Like, no. I got time, baby. He's my ex. He's like my only ex, really. I dated him when I was 18. And even then, he was fucking around with some fat girl he was living with. Like, I ain't got time. Just anytime it come to him, it be some bullshit. And I'm just over it. Like, I'm over that shit. I'm over it. Moving on. So yeah, y'all, I think that's all I have to tell y'all so far. I just really had to get that shit off my chest, cause this shit been crazy. Okay, between niggas just trying to use me to like have sex, and then this stressful ass, both of them stressful ass jobs. Bitch, I ain't got no money. Bitch, and I be spending like I got money. Bitch, I ain't got no fucking money. So don't ask me for no money, cause I ain't got no money. And don't think I got money. Don't try to date me because you think I got money, bitch. Cause I ain't got no money. I ain't giving you no money. So let's not get confused. But anyway, yeah. Comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. Let me see what kind of story times I got. I got a story time of when my fave thought he was finna move his homeboy into my house. I got that story time. I got the worst date story time. Bitch, we went bowling. You my close friends, you know what story I'm talking about. What else story time I got, bitch? Bitch, I got jumped in my job. It's not even funny. Like, I don't know if I can talk about that because it's an open case, but oh yeah, I'm a cop caller. I was assaulted at my job by my coworker and her adult daughter. That's a bad one. I don't even know if I should talk about that, but I'll talk about it if y'all want me to talk about it. Time about how me and my ex homegirl, she was pregnant at the time. We fell out over her coworker. She put me down on a date and it didn't go good, and she got mad at me about it. Like, bitch, how you mad at me because I had a bad experience? Like, bitch, what? Anyway, let me know what story time y'all want. I can tell you about the story time, about the time I got put out of my mama house. Bitch, I was kicked out. That'll be a good story time because I landed on my feet. Bitch. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.